Yo, what's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint.
No, the Manimal.
So, how do we preface this, right? So, it's always been a running joke that I have the Muppets and the Muppet Babies Omnibus.
Right, it's kind of been like, why?
So, the why is, I started collecting Omnibus. Eventually, I'm like, man, I'm going to get every single one. And then I'm like, a Muppets Omnibus? What the hell? I'm like, I don't really need that. And then when it got kind of towards the end, I was like, for $20 or however much I spent on this, it was cheap. It was on eBay. I bought it.
Which one came out first?
This one.
Okay.
I was like, for $20 to have every Marvel Omnibus, whatever. I'll just get it, right?
Well, and Muppets isn't horrible. It's just Muppets. You're like, oh, okay, the Muppets.
Yeah, so I'm like, Muppets are cool, right? So whatever. So I got this. It was always kind of like a joke in the collection. It was a green spine. It says Disney Omnibus, so maybe I could have got away. It is a Marvel published book, though. Then this one came out a couple of months after. Like, I got it new off in-stock trades. Yeah. And I'm like, do I do Muppet Babies? I'm like, it's got the same omnibus spine. Look at the spine, right?
Well, this one at least says Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's how I got.
So how much did you pay for this? Because cover price is $75. So in fact, if you paid $75, I want to slap.
Come on, brother.
I know.
In-stock trades, I paid half price on that. This one has a cover price of $60.
Oh my god!
And I paid like $20 or $25 off eBay.
That's a good deal.
So it was kind of one of those things where it's like even people would call me out like on posts or in my videos like, "Are you ever gonna read that Muppets?" Da 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 da. So we were talking. I was like, "Yo, let's just as a joke, let's just read the freaking Muppets Omnibus and do a recent reads on them." So I let him pick first, and you made a mistake. He grabbed Muppet Babies.
Let me correct that. Yeah. He goes, We'll each pick one, but I get the thinner one. That's what you said. And I got stuck with Muppet Babies.
And you just went with that.
Yeah, I just said whatever.
So you want me to go first since this came out chronologically first?
Sure.
Or no, this came out first. Those are older stories.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I'll start. Whatever. Okay. I mean, I don't have a lot to say anyway, so... we'll just talk about the book first. So, yeah, Muppet Babies. A lot of people probably know Muppet Babies from the cartoon. And I'm going to be honest, when I was a kid, I actually did watch the cartoon. I watched
the Muppet Babies. And then in the nanny, you only saw her feet or something like that.
Yeah, right? I don't think she ever had the voice either.
Yeah, you couldn't really hear them.
Yeah.
I watched that cartoon.
I did watch it, and I think I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
As far as I remember. So anyway, this collects Muppet Babies 1 through 26. They made 26 issues of this. And Marvel Super Special 32.
Let me see a dust jacket while you talk about this book. Because these issues look older. This looks like 90s stuff.
So, yeah. So, white hardcover. The book does look nice. You know what I mean? The spine, you got, I think, all the Muppet Babies on here that show up in the book here on the spine. So, visually, everything looks great. It's when you open it up and you get into all the garbage inside. So, I don't have anything to really say about this other than every issue is some random adventure. Like, for example... One issue, they go and it's Jack the Beanstalk themed, and they go up a beanstalk, and Gonzo's a bad guy, ogre or something, and there's always a lot of relationships between Kermit and Miss Piggy, and Gonzo liking Miss Piggy, but she's on Kermit's frog, if you will. Sometimes you get a breakup issue.
What'd you say?
She's on Kermit's frog.
Even as babies, huh?
Yeah, even though it's babies. So then you also get Beeman and Beaker, I believe, the two. They kind of show up every once in a while. But every story starts off with the nanny. Oh, the nanny's putting them in the nursery. And then, oh, kids, what'd you do today? And it's just horrible.
It looks terrible.
It was very hard to get through.
So this is definitely for kids.
This is definitely for kids. There's no theme. Every issue standalone. It's just garbage.
So you want me to jump to mine, or you want to keep going?
No, I'm done.
You're done?
I got nothing else to say.
So I can tell this sucks.
It sucked.
Now, what's funny is that mine was not that bad.
Yeah.
So here goes. This one is the Muppet Omnibus. It collects from the 2009 run, Muppet Show 1 through 4, which was dope, man. It kind of all started... What's those two old guys' names that are in the balcony?
I wouldn't know because they're not in Muppet Babies.
I legit laughed out loud while reading their parts every time.
Yeah.
They had, like, funny little jokes, man. Then it would show, like, backstage while the Muppets are getting ready to put on the show, like the real television show.
This is just the miniseries, though, right?
Yeah, just for the first 4 issues. And it's kind of little funny little antics that happen. And then there's, like, these... themed skits that are the same skits in each book, but like different episodes. Like Pigs in Space was one of them with Miss Piggy in Space. Then they had Professor whatever with Beaker. Then they had Fozzie's doing stand up. I legit laughed at a lot of Fozzie's corny ass like dad jokes. But like the Muppet Babies Omnibus, like the hardcover looks good too.
Yo, the covers look good.
They're dope, man. And this one, you can tell the difference is more modern.
Yeah, the artwork's good.
And it was more bearable. So I read the first arc, the 1 through 4, and then the second arc is the Muppet Babies comic book show, The Treasure of Peg Leg Wilson, 1 through 4. Then the Muppet show comic book ongoing, 0 through 11. Then the Muppets 1 through 4. So I got up to I read that first arc. I read the first 2 issues of the second one, and I was like, yo, Manimal, I got the gist of it. There's no ongoing thing here. It's just random issues every time. It's not a mature take on the Muppets. It's what you think it is. It's like the show. And I'm reading this, and I'm like, there's so much better things that I want to read right now. Even though we were kind of reading this in between our other stuff. Like, not got an issue here, there.
But I mean, like, same here. I got through 11 issues of this. But I had a lot more than you.
No, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with I read 6 issues.
There was 27 issues in this book of just pure garbage.
Hot
garbage
this,
is what it is.
This wasn't pure garbage, but it's not what I was wanting to read right now. Did I waste my money? Maybe. I have every Marvel Omnibus, so suck it.
I don't think you wasted it on that. If anything, you might have wasted it on this. I just felt uncomfortable at times being a 34-year-old man reading Muppet Babies issues. I'm going to be honest with you.
So what do? Do I give these away as a gift? As a joke?
As a gag gift?
Yeah. Do I sell them? What do you do with these?
Punishment gifts?
I don't send them to Forge? He has them.
I bet he does.
I shouldn't be giving him shout-outs on quarter shows. Anyway, you know, we gave it a shot. How I sold myself on giving up? I said, if I gave up on Frank Miller's Elektra, I can give up on the Muppets.
Well, so the funny thing was, we had breakfast today, and we talked about it.
That's funny.
And I was like, "Yo, I'm 11 issues in. I don't know how much more I can do. Can we be done?" And you were like, "I'm with it."
I was already there. I was gonna bring it up if I hadn't already. You said it first.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm good with giving up. I've given up on better things.
Yeah.
You know, so at least we could say we gave it a shot. We read some issues. We definitely got the gist of it.
Yeah, there's nothing that I'm missing out on that I didn't read, for sure.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, you know, this isn't really like a serious recent reads. I mean, it kind of is.
Kind of, I guess.
Whatever. But, man, let us know. Let us know if you're going to pick these up. If you've ever read any of this, or what you think, or hit us a like on the whale for at least going through and what we went through.
Yeah.
And stay subscribed for more real content. Peace.
Peace.
God, that looks terrible.
It's so bad.
This one wasn't that bad. Look.
Yo, look, Muppet Babies, color crazy. So
Well,
this one's
this is more modern.
I think I got to 11. Yeah, because I read this one. This one, they're coloring the whole time.
That sucks. All right, let's go.
Wait, I'm going to show you this one. Because I saw it, I remember being like, ugh. There's a mermaid one, or Kermlock Holmes.
So that one's really for kids.
Yes.